Well, this is Tim from Your Six Studios. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to reassemble your controller after you broke it down to fix or clean some buttons. So just place on this rubber mat over the buttons to make sure the buttons are on there. This little black piece might fall on you. It just goes right here. Just slide it in. You can see there's a little slot right there. Then take this board, place it back over the top just like this. And then you can maybe put some screws in so it doesn't move around. So I'll place one screw in at least right now, and you want that T6 security screwdriver. So let's place that in. And if you have like a little bowl or a cup, just place all your screws in that so they don't go flying around on you. So I'm just going to place one screw in right now. And then I have to get the front USB cover on and the R1 and the L1 buttons. All right, so I got that one in. Then these buttons, these little wires can just be there. So this is probably going to be the most difficult part. So you have to feed this over first so you can align it. And there's going to be a little area it attaches on the side here. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to see, but you just have to attach it over the top of that and then do the same thing over here. So it wasn't too bad actually. So you can see that's the sync button that we were putting on before. Now the USB cover here, just align it and it should snap on here. Boom, snapped on both sides. Just make sure it's pressing down all the way and it's aligning. All right, so the sync button is good. So you can see it attaches right here when you took it off. Then we have to get the rest of the controller back in. All right, so now put all those screws back in that you removed. I think there was like 4 of them. So maybe actually 5. So let's just go through, put all these back in. And then we have to flip over this other board and connect the wires, which isn't too difficult. So we got this. The front assembly here is probably the most difficult, the R1, the L1. So these are smaller screws. And let's get them all back in. So this will go here. And the wiring will probably be difficult to get back into. So this is on your Xbox Series X or S controller, not the Xbox One controller. That would have additional wiring. So let's get this one here. It looks like it's in the top right. So let's screw this one down right here. Good. Got this one. If you got a magnetic T6 screwdriver, this would help a lot. So I think this is the last one before we have to go further. All right, so let's get this in there and look for any additional screws that need to be screwed down. So it looks like we got one in the top here. So looks like there was 5 total. So let's find that. And these are hard to find, they're really small. So here it is. Let's attach this. Now for the wiring, there is a specific technique that you want to use to get those on. Alright, so that's in. Now what we want to do for this is flip it around. Just like this, and get it under the thumbsticks. And you're going to want this piece on, metallic side up, the hole facing us, just place it right here. Then before you smush this down, make sure these 2 wires are on the top. And then you can see where it connects. Smush that down now, good. And then we should have some additional screws to put in. One on either side here. So let's find these and just put those in now. And then we'll get those wires in. And that's going to be the most difficult part. So once again, T6. So if we put these in now, it's not going to be moving around on us when we try to do that later. So here. And then this side. and then you can flip this around and just take a peek at your controller. You're gonna have to do your thumbsticks too. All right, so your thumbsticks, we can place those on last. Now with these wires, there's a specific technique we have to use to get these in, and it's not too difficult, but does require some precise vision. So I'm going to show you where these connect. So if you look, there's going to be a little circle with like a gold circle in the middle. That's where it connects. So this one's going to go on the bottom, that one can go on the top. And then let's just connect them. So I use my thumb to position it, and then I've used my fingernail to push it down. So let's position it right here and push down. And that's by far going to be the most difficult part. Position it, push down, and let's see if I can get it. So I might have actually got that one first try. Doesn't look the best actually. It might wiggle around. You'll know it's in because it's not going to move around. And it should sit flat. Alright, so I thought I had that one. So I'll just do this one more time. And push down with the fingernail. Okay, now that side's in. Flip it around. And let's see if we can get this in camera this time. So align it with your thumb over the circle. Push down with your fingernail. And boom, I got it first try. See that? Alright, now we can reassemble the controller. So that's all done. The easy part is next. So we just have to put on the shells and the thumbsticks. So let's put this on. And looks like my thumbstick there might be broken. Let's test it out. Seems fine. And then put this over the top. Make sure there's no wires. And when placing this back on, just make sure the metallic pieces for the battery are on the inside and not inside the controller. And that can get in the way sometimes. Alright. Make sure this is flat. And then you got the screws put in. You got one here, 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 and here. And then you can just put on the cover and you'll be good to go. Hopefully this video did indeed help you out. If it did, leave it a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel down below for more tech videos coming up next on Your 6 Studios.